Today I'm talking about Poipu, which is a community of single-family homes and condo communities. Not oceanfront, a nice percentage do have nice ocean views. What do you get in exchange for something with less of an ocean view? You usually get more space for less money. Poipu is located in Kaloa on the south side of Kauai, but everyone calls it Poipu. Poipu is a master planned community, a lot like Princeville. And within Poipu there are single family home communities and condominium communities, just like Princeville. It's also part of the South Side's visitor destination, or VDA, where short-term rentals are allowed. Some of the highlights of Poipu is it's physically located between the Grand Hyatt and Brenneke Beach. None of this is truly oceanfront property, right? But a lot of these locations do have ocean views. One of the amenities of Poipu are all of the walking paths. From any condo or home within Poipu, you can jump on a walking path, you can walk down to Shipwrecks Beach in front of the Grand Hyatt, all the way to Brenneke Beach and on to Poipu Beach. You're gonna have some great sunset views and some great water views from a lot of these. So I wanted to jump into the details both as a vacationer and as a real estate owner, so you can see what your different options are and what the different communities within Poipu have to offer. Now there are two, or really three, but two main single family home communities within Poipu. And they might kind of look like the same community, but they are two separate ones. One is Bayview and the other one is Lanai Villas. Now if you were to walk from Pe'e Road on the walking path down to Shipwrecks Beach in front of the Grand Hyatt, on the right would be the Bayview community, because some of these homes are going to have bay views. And on the left would be Lanai. Now, some of the homes in Lanai also have ocean views closer to the Grand Hyatt. The Bayview side is the Makai side, or more of the ocean side, and the Lanai Villas is the Mauka side, or the mountain side. You have a wide variety of homes, ages, and styles in these two communities. They have newer homes and they have homes that are a lot older. And they come from a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, all the way to a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom. So you have a lot of options here. One of the things that's nice about these homes, a lot like Princeville, is that they're all on a sewer system. So most of Kauai, you're on septic or cesspool. So that's nice that you don't have to worry or think about that too much either. One of the things I've kind of talked about, but let me just say it again, walkability. When you live on Kauai, or when you vacation on Kauai, and you're in this pretty perfect tropical paradise, it's really nice to walk everywhere. Within Poipu you can walk to beaches, restaurants, shopping. It's so walkable that it's just a great place to live or to vacation. Now, what about prices for single family homes? Well, currently there's only one single family home for sale in Poipu, and it's listed for $3.459 million. Now, in the last few months, there are two that have sold, and one sold for $2,080,000, and the other one sold for $4.8 million. So $2 million to almost $5 million, right? So there's a wide range in prices. Now that is going to reflect the condition, the size, and the location, of course, of each property. Okay, so now within Poipu we have different condominium communities. There's a lot of condominium communities within Poipu, and we're gonna go through each one. Now the first three that we're gonna talk about are kind of all related to each other, and that is the Regency Villas, and then the Villas. Now, why are these three related to each other? The Regency was built in 3 phases, but the builder who built the last phase of the Regency also built the Regency Villas and the Villas. And the Regency are generally 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom to 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom condos. I like to call the Regency the older Pili Mai, which we're not talking about today, but it's another condo community in the Poipu Kaloa area. Now the Regency is the newest condominium complex in Poipu, which means it's pretty close to the ocean. And what I like about it is these are a newer, more modern floor plan. high vaulted ceilings. It's a livable floor plan. When these originally sold, a lot of people bought them and lived in them full time. As vacation rental laws have come into play, when these properties turn over, they generally become vacation rentals because we have so few properties on Kauai with short-term rental rights. Some of the things that are nice about the Regency, it was built in 3 phases. The last phase actually has central air. Now the first and second phase do not have central air, but split systems are allowed, so you can have air conditioning. Now the south side of Kauai, at least in the summertime, is 5 to 7 degrees warmer than the North Shore. So most people really do want air conditioning, especially visitors. People who live here don't tend to use it that much, but people who come on vacation definitely want it, especially when they go to sleep at night. Renting something with air conditioning is a priority for a lot of people, which makes it a more valuable product. Regency condos, remember, they're 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom to 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, and they sell for, right now on the market, there's several priced between $975,000 and $2 million. The next community that this builder built was the Regency Villas. They took the Regency model and they made it nicer. So the Regency Villas are nicer. It's also a smaller community, but everything is elevated or upgraded. Better fixtures, issues they found with the first floor plan, they've tweaked. Regency is kind of your standard, normal quality. If you want something a little nicer, Regency Villas is a good option. And these are also 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom to 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom. Now the Regency Villas are nicer, so they also cost more money. Currently are selling between $1.25 million and $2.25 million, depending on the size, location, and condition. Okay, now the third community that this builder built was the Villas. The Villas is the nicest condominium complex outside of Kukui'ula on the south side. Now most of these are 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom condos. High ceilings, you know, everything was done well. Luxury fixtures, a huge lanai. Every bedroom has its own bathroom. Now the top floors of each building are a penthouse condo with 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a little different floor plan. They have an on-site manager with an office. They have their own gym. They have a really nice pool. Every building has an elevator, very rare on Kauai. So if you're worried about that, you don't need to worry. And all the condominiums are 1 level. So once you're inside of them, there are no stairs. The penthouses all have ocean views. And these are located a 4 to 6 minute walk to Brenneke Beach. If you're looking for really like a quality, really nice condo, large, livable space, this might be your best option. The villas do not turn over very often. Because they're the nicest condos, they're also going to be the most expensive. For renters looking, or for buyers, they all have central air. There is a little tiny single family complex with 4 single family homes. They're all 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, called the cottages. Now nothing in the cottages has come up for sale for several years, so it would be interesting to see if one did come on the market, what it would sell for. It's a 4-unit condominium complex of single family homes. Makanui is one of my favorite condominium complexes in Poipu Kai. For people that live on Kauai, we often would prefer a mountain view to an ocean view. Makanui is constructed so it's looking toward Black Mountain or Haupu Mountain, which is really a beautiful mountain. One of the reasons why it's famous in Poipu is because the clouds full of moisture, it blocks them as they come over, which is one of the reasons why they call Poipu Sunny Poipu. These condos that look directly onto the mountain and they capture the breeze as it comes through. It's a great spot. Also walkable to all the beaches, restaurants, and shopping. Makanui condos also rarely come up. There's one on the market today for $1.2 million, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Poipu Sands is one of the communities that's going to have the most oceanfront views. It's a long, thin community that kind of starts looking at the Grand Hyatt and extends towards Pe'e Road. Poipu Sands has 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom to 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom condos. They sell for between $1.44 million to $2 million. Now, one of the reasons why people like Poipu Sands is because it's because it's long. A lot of people have these great views of the ocean. You're going to get some great sunrise colors from them. If you want to walk down to the Grand Hyatt and have dinner at Stevenson's Library, it's 6 to 7 minutes away. For a lot of these, you're going to have interior stairs. So if you don't want interior stairs, maybe look at the photos to see if you have stairs or not, but that's something to be careful of within Poipu Sands. Mauna Loa is another great condo community within Poipu Kai. There's a lot of things that are great about it. I think the best thing about Mauna Loa is the pool sits across the street from the ocean. So regardless of where your condo is located, when you're at the pool, you have tremendous ocean views where you're going to be able to see the sunset also from the pool. You could argue it's the best pool within Poipu Kai. Mauna Loa is also kind of a little thin community. It's built, if this is the ocean, it's built going back this way. And they range from 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom to 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom condos. There's a large variety of floor plans within Mauna Loa. One of the things that's also really nice about Mauna Loa is in their parking lot, they have trellises over the parking stalls with bougainvillea growing over it. Your cars are a little bit shaded and it adds to the tropical ambiance of the community. The last community we're going to talk about today is Kahala. Now, Kahala at Poipu Kai is great. They're mostly 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom to 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom condos. A lot of Kahala condos have ocean views. Now you're looking over the tennis courts towards the ocean, but the views are great. I like the views so much that my sister bought one of these condos, and I'll show you some photos of her view now. One of the things I really like about Kahala, people have always vacation rented them, but before VRBO and Airbnb was really a thing. So like they have closets that are big enough to be a small bedroom or an office. It's a livable space. A lot of our vacation rental condos will be 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom in 900 square feet. These are a lot larger. They have great lanais, great outdoor views. The community of Poipu Kai, on top of their walking paths, they have tennis courts and pools. And the tennis courts have been painted with pickleball lines. So if pickleball is your thing, that's an option as well. The condos at Kahala range in prices from $870,000 to $1.25 million. A lot of times when I talk to people and they're telling me what they're looking for in a property, they'll say to me, we want something new. The newer, the better. And I get that because new things, generally speaking, need less work. You're not replacing the roof or having plumbing issues. Generally speaking, there's always exceptions. But what you get in these older complexes, one is you get a better location, right? Because the best locations were developed first. Secondly, you get open spaces. When you walk on this walking path down towards Branakey Beach, there's like football fields of grass. If this were a newer development, the density would be so much higher. The views would be totally different because you just have condos and condos stacked on top of each other. But because it's older, you have a lot of green open space. When you're coming to Kauai for the physical beauty of Kauai, that's a real plus. One of the things I like the most about Poipu Kai is that if you live there or you're staying there, you can run down to the beach. You can go boogie boarding at Branakey's for an hour or two. When you're tired, you can come home, get a nap, eat a snack, and then go back to Poipu Beach for sunset and see the turtles swim up onto the shore, right? Because you're so close and everything's so walkable, it's not like you're fighting to get to the beach and you have to stay there all day to make it worth your time, right? You can come and go as you want to and just have an enjoyable, relaxed day. If you have any questions about any of these communities, I'd love to be a resource for you. Please reach out and let me know, or put it in the comments below. And of course, if you haven't already, and if you're watching this to the end, I'm hoping you have, but if you haven't, please like and subscribe below.